Okay, today we're going to start lying flat on your mat. So really just lie down, relax for a moment. Have your feet slightly wider than your hips. Really allow yourself to just take a moment here. Good. Softening your body down, slowing down, and just allow yourself to release here. Start to slow your breath down. So really fill your belly with air. Feel it lift up as you breathe in, and it softens away and melts down as you exhale. Keep that breath going, keep deepening. Slowing down as you exhale, allow your day to be released from your body. And we're going to start by squeezing your feet. So really tense all the muscles in your feet as much as you can. Squeeze them really hard. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, release those muscles. Feel them sinking away from you. Tension releasing. And we're going to take that up into the lower legs. So squeeze your calves as much as you can. Squeeze your thighs as well, your glutes. Really get into those chunky muscles in your legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And as you exhale, release everything out. Just letting everything go. Lovely. One deep breath here. And your abdominals, squeeze your belly in, squeeze your back. Think about squeezing your armpits in, your arms. We're going to do your whole torso, your fingers. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Big inhale. And exhale, release everything. Let your muscles go. Lovely. And your face, really tense in your face. Squeeze your lips together. Squeeze your eyes shut. Your cheeks. Everything goes really, really tense. Big inhale. And release it as you exhale. Let everything go. Your face melts away. We're going to take 3 full body tenses. So we're going to squeeze in your body, every single muscle, every single part of your body squeezes in. Take a big inhale. And exhale, melt your body onto the mat. Release that body. And again, inhale, squeeze everything. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your face. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, release. Last time, the biggest yet. Inhale, squeeze everything. Really, really tensing. And a really long exhale, releasing out. Good, lovely. Let's just take a few more deep breaths here, enjoying this softness in our body. Feel free with your breath, all that space in your abdomen, released muscles. One more, just here. And squeeze your legs into your belly. Give yourself a nice hug of those knees into a little egg. Lovely. Just give yourself a gentle hug. Maybe take a little rock side to side, easing open your back. Lovely. And when you're ready, allow yourself to roll gently onto your right side. So just shifting the weight into fetus position. Good. Taking our time here. And find your way slowly, slowly up to seated. We're going to join each other cross-legged here. Find a really comfortable sitting position. You might need to pull your bum cheeks out so you can get those sit bones down into the ground. Feel really tall, spine is long, head is just floating on the top of that lovely stacked spine. Gently close those eyes, return to that deep breath. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here, no movement, no sound. Just allow yourself to be really still. And your last breath here, really big, fill your belly. We're going to gently press our lips together and allow our breath to come in and out only through our nose. So let's keep practicing here with those deep breaths. They come in through the nose and out. Keep going with that practice. This is the very beginning of our Ujjayi breath. So now if you feel comfortable here, you can allow a slight constriction in the back of your throat. So we're trying to create an ocean sound as you exhale. So breathe in freely. And as you exhale, that slight constriction in the back of your throat. So you have this nice ocean sound, this energetic push as you exhale. Lovely. Keep that breath strong. We're going to try and maintain that Ujjayi breath the whole way through our practice. So keep that going. Keep your eyes shut. This time as we inhale, we're going to press our chest forwards and draw our shoulder base squeezing together. So we kind of have a backward C curve. As you exhale with that ocean sound, find yourself in a nice banana. So really sink your back all the way back so you've got a lovely juicy curve, belly button pulling through your spine behind you. Inhale, open your chest, sending it forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale with your ocean breath, send into your banana spine, massive C curve here. And again, inhale, sending forward, squeeze your shoulders back, really moving between these 2 positions. Making your spine, really waking up our spine, mobilizing those joints. Keep going between the 2 positions, lovely. We're going to start taking some circles with our spine. So imagine your rib cage sending all the way around in a big circle. Good, again, we're just really mobilizing here. The biggest circle that you can paint. Lovely. Imagine how your spine is becoming oiled as we move around in circles. And sending the other way, circles the opposite way, as big as you can. Keep going for 2 more. And gradually find yourself back in your center point. Feel really tall, really grounded through those sit bones. We're going to take an inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, palms meet. Exhale, this is your cactus pose. So you open your arms into right angles, lovely. Press down as if you're in the gym and you're pulling down with weights. So we're really engaging those lats. Lovely. Rotate your palms to the floor. Inhale, squeeze your elbows together. Try and get them to kiss. Good. And exhale, press your palms forwards. Find that spine curve. So sending even more this time. And back to heart center. Spine comes upright. Let's do that again. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Lengthen that spine. Exhale, arms to cactus. pull down, engage those lats, and rotate your palms down to the floor. Inhale, squeeze your elbows together, open your chest. Exhale, send your palms forwards and really C-curve here. Good, lovely, and back to center. Last time of this round. So inhale, reach as tall as you can. Exhale to your cactus pose. Lovely, rotate your palms to the floor. Inhale, squeeze your elbows together. Exhale, palms come forwards and really find that big C-curve. And arms back to heart center, tallest that you've been all day. Inhale those arms back up to the sky, palms meet. Exhale, keep that spine long. We're going to take the twist that we took last week. So your left hand comes to your right knee and your right fingertips are behind you. Send your gaze all the way back behind you. Keep your spine tall and keep that breath going here in that really nice long opening. Feel grounded in your pelvis, really heavy there and floating above it in our twist. For your next inhale, we're going to unravel ourselves. Hands come back above your head. Exhale, twisting the other way. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Send your gaze as far as you can behind you. Lovely. Keep breathing tall. So as you inhale, feel that breath, fill your spine. One more breath here. And as you inhale, draw yourself back up to center. We're going to flow here. So let's inhale tall. Exhale, twisting once more, left hand to right knee. Gaze behind you. And inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting the opposite way. Right hand to left knee. And inhale yourself back to center. Exhale, twisting again. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twisting one last time, really opening here. And inhale yourself back to center, hands coming down. We're going to find ourselves on all fours, so transferring your weight forwards. Really check in here that you've got some nice right angles in your body. So you've got a right angle in your shoulders, a right angle in your hips, and a right angle in your knee. Length in that spine, and check in that your fingers are spread really wide, so we're protecting our wrists. Spread those hands wide underneath your shoulders and feel length from the crown of the head out as if you had a tail behind you. We're going to repeat these spine movements that we've taken. So we take an inhale and we sink our belly button down to the floor, open your chest. As you exhale, reverse and draw the belly button up to the spine, up to the sky. Find that C-curve. And inhale, pressing down, open that chest, open your gaze in front. Exhale, reverse, draw your spine up, big juicy C-curve. Inhale, pressing down. Keep moving between these two movements in your own time with that breath. Lovely, really making juicy movements here. Really nice, everybody. Okay. Remembering that ocean breath, the power that comes from that slight constriction. And feel free now to have a little bit more movement. So just be like a cat, snaking those shoulders, in your neck, in your spine. Feel really free here. One more breath. Really enjoy this slinky spine. And find yourself back in your neutral all fours position. Really stable here. Now we're going to ground our left hand into the mat. Inhale your right arm ahead of you, so it's beside your ear. Now on your next inhale, send your left toes back. So we're really working to be stabilized here. Draw your lower belly in And keep really strong. Keep that breath going. Keep your spine supported by your abdominals. Now, when we next inhale, we're going to draw that right elbow to kiss your left knee. Connect them in the middle and have a little C curve in your spine. Exhale, release out. Find length here. Good. And again, inhale. Draw that knee and that elbow together. Reconnecting in the middle. And exhale, release them out, lengthening here. Here, we've got 3 more. Inhale, connect that elbow and knee. Exhale, expanding long, really using your abdominals to draw your extremities in. 2 more. Inhale, connecting in the middle. And exhale, expansive here. Last one. Inhale. Sucking in your abdominals and exhale out. Hands placing back into the mat, knee coming down. Give yourself a little wiggle, maybe shake out that wrist if you need to. And when you feel ready, let's all meet back in all fours. Just taking what you need to. We're going to plant our right hand into the mat this time. Inhale your left arm long. Exhale here, feel grounded in that hand and your knees. And then as we inhale, our right leg lengthens away. Really engage those abdominals, support your spine. Notice any tiny adjustments. Amazing how your body can adjust for you. Keep that breath strong, and on your next inhale, connect that elbow to your knee. Squeezing in. Exhale, expanding long. Lengthening. And again, inhale, squeeze in, press down that hand. Keep that shoulder stable. Exhale, expanding out. And again, inhale, squeeze in. Exhale, opening out. You've got 2 more, just like this. Inhale, squeeze that elbow to your knee. Exhale, out. Good, 2 more. Inhale, squeeze. And out. Last one after this. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, out. And placing your hand into the mat, your knee. We're just going to open our knees slightly wider. Sit our bottom back into child's pose. Allow, lengthen those fingertips, reaching all the way from the tips of your fingers to that heavy part of your pelvis that's dropping down into the earth. Breathe here. Lovely. And in your next inhale, press those hands into the mat. We're going to find ourselves back on all fours, tucking our toes and lifting our pelvis up to the sky in our downward facing dog. You have the option here to keep your knees bent. Our priority is to tip our pelvis up to the sky. That monkey tail is pointing up to the sky. If you can, lengthen those heels down. So you've got a beautiful big V shape, holding here. That's it. Keep breathing here. Lovely. Maybe take some walks through those feet, padding open. Enjoy that length. Breathe steady here. And on your next inhale, gaze between your hands. Walk those feet towards your hands. Hang heavy here. So check in that that head is really relaxed. You want to make sure that that neck is released. And we're really just hanging over our pelvis, like that wet towel that's draped over a railing. Our body is just hanging, heavy with our breath. And gently bending in those knees, rolling up slowly, slowly. Your head is the very last point to arrive. Find this length here. Good. Feel really tall. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and sigh them down your back. Melt those shoulders down. Lovely. Okay, we're going to put our big toes together and our heels are slightly apart. Draw your legs up, kneecaps drawing up towards your belly button drawing in to your spine, and shoulders are dropping away. Good, we're really strong here. This is our Tadasana, our mountain pose. So last week we learned our sun salutation A. We're going to go over that again. We're going to do 3 cycles, and we're going to take the first one very slowly and build up to have more pace. So let's begin with our first sun salutation A of the day. So inhale, reach your hands up to the sky, palms meet above your head. Open your gaze up to your thumb. On your next exhale, fold yourself forward. So we're again hanging heavy in this position that we know. Lovely. Check in that neck is released. Place your hands into your shins and inhale your spine really long. So this is where we balance our cup of tea on our back. Good. Exhale, folding down again. Press your hands into the mat and step back into your plank position. Really strong here, wide fingers. Okay, for the first one, we're going to lower our knees down, untuck your toes. Lower your body all the way down onto your front. Keep your hands where they are, and inhale, lengthen your front body so much that your chest lifts off. Exhale, tuck those toes and send your pelvis all the way back into your downward facing dog. So really prioritizing that pelvic tilt, monkey tail to the ceiling, opening here. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. So really keep that strong breath here in your downward facing dog. Lovely. Your gaze is up towards your belly button. One more breath here. On your next inhale, lift onto your toes, gaze between your hands, walk your feet into your hands, hanging heavy. Check in if your feet are in that lovely position with your big toes touching and your heels slightly apart. Hands come onto your shins and inhale yourself into your teacup position. Lovely. Exhale, folding forward, softening your knees and roll up, stacking your spine, finding your height here. Lovely. Inhale, your shoulders up, the biggest side there. Side and down. Lovely. Let's go again. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, fold, fold, hanging over heavy. Lovely here. Inhale, palms coming onto your shins. Find that teacup position, balancing here. Lovely. Fold down, hands press into the mat. Step back into your plank. You have the option here to keep your knees off or to lower them down into the mat. Good. Lower yourself down and inhale into your upward facing dog. Breathe as much as you can. Feel your front body. Exhale, soften down, tuck your toes and lift back into downward facing dog. Beautiful. 5 breaths here. Really nice. Send your breath out through those heels. Feel grounded there. Lovely. Really, really nice. Good. That gaze all the way up to your belly button, so you've got a lovely long line of 1 in your spine. Good. On your next inhale, lift up onto your toes, gaze between your hands, and walk yourself forward, hanging over heavy. Good. Hands come onto your shins. Inhale, balance the teacups. Exhale, soften, bend in your legs, and roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Check in how your feet are. Are they nicely spread? Good. Now that we've arrived here, lift up your 10 toes. We're going to place down our big toe and our baby toe. So try and keep those other ones off. We're really working on our arches here. Good. Okay, now it's mind over matter. The more you do it, it will happen. Spread those last 6 toes out so you've got duck's feet really wide here. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, sigh them down. Good. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Hands above your head. Exhale, folding forwards. Heavy head. Inhale, hands onto your shins. Find that teacup position. Folding forwards, hands into the mat. Step back into your plank. Lowering down all the way. Inhale into your upward stretch. Really lengthening your front. If you can, come into your full upward facing dog. Lovely. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe steady here. We're just going to stay here for a couple more breaths. So really allow yourself to breathe into this position. Feel that body opening with each breath. Lovely. Good. On your next inhale, send your right toes to the sky. So this is our three-legged dog. Right toes to the sky, head stays in line, shoulders stay in line. So we're really strong in our base, but our right leg floats up to the sky. Draw that knee into your nose and place the foot between your hands. I'm just going to change this so you can see. Inhale, we're going to lower that back knee down and inhale your arms up above your head. So we're in our nice low lunge here. Good. Inhale, tall, and exhale your arms to cactus. So draw those elbows down. Good. Take a moment just to look at your knee. You want to have a right angle here in that knee so it's nice and safe. Lovely. Feel strong in the arms. And inhale your arms back up high. Exhale, twisting to your right. We open in the shoulders. Good. And inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. And inhale back to center. Lovely. Hands come down either side of your foot. We came to this position last week, so for some of you this is familiar. Send your pelvis back, flex those toes to the sky. Take a big inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, soften forwards. Allow yourself to release over that front leg. Good. Every time you inhale, feel the length in your spine. Every time you exhale, soften over. Feel the give in your body with the exhale. One more breath here. And on your next inhale, shift yourself forward into your low lunge. We're going to reach our left hand into the mat and inhale your right fingertips up to the sky. Send your gaze up with your fingertips, really opening here in a beautiful twist. Lovely. Good. Keeping those legs squeezing together. Legs are engaged, core is engaged. One more breath. And releasing that hand down either side of your foot. Tuck your back toes and send your hips up into your downward facing dog. Pelvis floats back behind you. Monkey tail up to the ceiling. Good, lovely. One breath here. And on your next inhale, send your left toes to the sky. Three-legged dog. Shoulders are stable. Really holding here in your base. Beautiful, everybody. Really nice. Engage your core and draw that knee into your nose, placing the foot between your hands and lower that back knee down. Lovely. Inhale your arms up. Exhale yourself to cactus. Feel really strong here. Everything is drawn down into the earth. We're really connected with these right angles. Show me your right angles here. Lovely, good. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twisting to the left. And inhale yourself tall. Exhale, twisting to the right. Lovely. And inhale yourself tall. Hands coming down either side of that foot. We're going to send our pelvis back. Flex your toes to the sky. And inhale, lengthen all the way through your spine. Exhale, soften over. Really continue to feel that motion in your spine. As you breathe, you feel the spine. As you exhale, you soften over that leg. Lovely, really nice. One more breath here. Good, and coming forward, planting your right hand into the mat. Inhale your left fingers up. Send your gaze up to the sky. Everything opens through here. One more breath. And hands recover to either side of your foot. Tuck those back toes and send your hips back up into your downward facing dog. Lovely, breathing steady here. We're going to take a flow now from our downward facing dog, which is sometimes called a vinyasa. So we know this is already part of our sun salutation. Lift up onto your toes and shift your weight forward into your plank. Now we do exactly the same as we do in our sun salutation. Lower yourself down and inhale into your upward facing dog. And exhale to your downward facing dog. That is all people mean when they say take a vinyasa. Inhale, lifting up onto your toes, gaze between your hands, walk yourself forwards, hang over heavy, and bending your knees, rolling up, slowly, slowly, finding that height. Good, lovely. Spread those toes as wide as you can, draw your legs up, draw your core in. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, sigh them down. Lovely, let's go again. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, folding forwards, hanging over. Lovely, heavy head. Inhale, halfway lift. Find that lovely teacup balance. Exhale, hands press into the mat. This time we're just going to step back into downward facing dog. So just find yourself here in this lovely, easy position. One more breath. Beautiful, lovely, everybody. Good. Inhale the right toes to the sky. We know this position. We feel strong here. Three-legged dog. Lovely. Keep power in those hands. Draw the knee into the chest and place the foot between the hands. Keep the back knee off and inhale yourself into your high lunge. Feel really grounded here. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale into your cactus. So draw those elbows down. I'm just going to show you here. Lovely, beautiful. And repeat. Inhale, reach tall. And twisting to your right. And inhale to the top. Exhale, twisting to your left. And inhale back to center. We're going to take our hands to our heart center. I'm going to do it facing you so you can see a bit better. We are really, really gently going to step ourselves forwards together. Lovely, nice and smooth. Keep low. We're going to sit our bottom back like you're sitting in a chair. This is our chair pose, otherwise called Utkatasana. So sit your bottom back and just take a moment to check in that you're not arching here. Zip your belly button together. So we're kind of scooping in our belly. Yeah, lovely. Send your arms above your head and see if you can bend a tiny bit more in your legs. Keep breathing, keep smiling. It comes from love. Good, and hands back to your heart center. Inhale, lengthen that spine. We're going to take a twist. So see if you can hook your left elbow into your right knee and send your gaze up above you. So we're really opening here. You're using your elbow against your thigh to lever yourself around. One more breath. Now, as we come out of this, we need to be very careful of our spine. So really lengthen here. Inhale and lengthen that spine. And exhale, come back to your center. Lovely. Hands above your head. We're going to come all the way to upright. So keep lowering your legs, but our spine and head reach to the sky. Keep that bend in your knees. We are going to lower down to a crouch in 6 counts. Why not? Okay, let's go. So hover those heels if you can. We're going to lower down to our crouch. Here we go. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And back up, of course. Let's float. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand up. Shake out your legs. Well done. I've been doing too many leg days. Okay. Good. Find that mountain pose here. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, folding forwards, heavy head. Good. Hands come onto your shins. Inhale to your teacup pose. And press your hands into the mat. Step back into downward facing dog. Lovely. One breath here. Inhale your left toes to the sky. Send them up above you. Float that leg. Good. And draw the knee into your nose. Place the foot in front of you. And find yourself in your high lunge. Inhale, reach up. Strong. Good, nice. Squeeze those inner thighs together and you'll find more stability here. Good. Check in that you've got a nice right angle with that front leg. So who is that? Yes, perfect. Good. Lovely and safe here for our knees. Inhale, reach your fingers up. Exhale, draw down into cactus. Everything draws down. Lovely. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twisting to your left. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, twisting to your right. Inhale to center. Hands come to your heart center. We're going to shift our weight forwards into our chair pose. Smoothly as you can. Let's go. Yeah, very nice and smooth. Sit your bottom back. Really make sure that you're zipping together your lower belly. And sit low as much as you can. Send those arms above your head. Really enjoy this balance here. See if you can lift off your toes a little bit. So we're really sitting back as much as we can. Lovely. Okay, hands back to heart center. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Twist to the left and hook that right elbow into your left knee. So we're really pressing the two together to open up above you. Beautiful. Keep that breath strong. And inhale, lengthen in your spine before you unravel. Send your arms above your head and lengthen your spine. Keep lowering your legs. Good, okay, we've got 6 counts. We can do it. Lovely. Hover those heels. Here we go, lowering down to a crouch. Let's go. 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Shake out these legs. Good. Really nice, everybody. Okay, find your Tadasana. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Draw your legs up. Melt your shoulders away. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Heavy head hanging over. Good. Inhale, palms into your shins. Lengthen to balance your teacups. Good. Exhale, press your hands into the mat. Just step back into your downward facing dog here. Lovely. One breath here. And inhale your right toes to the sky. Lifting them open. Beautiful. Draw that knee into your nose and place the foot between your hands. Inhale your arms up above your head into our high lunge. Good. Inhale once more. Exhale to cactus. Good. And inhale, reaching up. Lovely. We're going to take our hands to our hips and shorten our stance. So bring your feet slightly closer together. Good. They're facing the same way and we're on train tracks. So imagine that there's a little gap in between. Okay, so we're going to take a forward fold here, but we're going to really remember that we've got headlights on the front of our hips. So as we fold forwards, they have to stay the same distance to the front, okay? So inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, forward fold over that front leg. Try and keep your hips even. If you can take your hands to the floor, please do, onto your leg, stay on your hips, whatever feels comfortable. But breathe here. Lovely. This is our Trikonasana, so really enjoy this triangle pose. If you feel stable here, you have an option to add a slight twist. So you can take your left hand to the outside of your right leg and see if you can open your shoulders to the side. See if you can take your gaze up. Just testing yourself. If you're happy to stay in our forward fold, please stay in your forward fold. Lovely. Good. One more breath here. Exhale yourself back to center if you're in a twist and roll yourself up. Very, very nice. Good. Spread the foot in the right, shift your weight forwards onto it. We're going to take hold of our left ankle with our left hand. Inhale your right arm tall, grow tall, and just press through this front hip flexor. So really just pressing through. Lovely. Focus on the balance. Focus on the length in the front of the leg. See if you can squeeze your knees together. Yeah, lovely. One more breath. Good. And gently release. We're just going to place our hands into the mat and find our downward facing dog. Good. Very nice, everybody. Take one breath here. And on your next inhale, lift those left toes to the sky, floating up. Keep energy going through that bottom heel. Yeah, good. Lovely. Draw the knee into the nose and place the foot down in front of you. Inhale yourself into your high lunge. Lovely. Exhale your shoulders away from your ears. Check in, you're not squishing in your neck. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale down to your cactus. Feel really strong here, really grounded, connected to the earth. Good. And inhale your hands up. Hands are going to come to our hips. We shorten our stance, ready for our triangle pose. So check in that your feet are pointing to me, so both in the same direction. Inhale, lengthen your spine, keep your head light straight and fold over that leg, over that front leg. Again, you can use your hands on the floor, on your leg, whatever helps you to balance here. Squeeze your inner thighs together. That will also give you stability. Lovely. Now you have the option to take this twist. So place your right hand on the outside of your left foot and allow those shoulders to open slightly. You can add the gaze up to the ceiling for an extra challenge. Good, lovely. Nice, Claire. Keep that opening. One more breath here. And exhale yourself back down. Find that length all the way from head to toe and lift yourself back up. Beautiful. Let's join our feet together. We're going to do one more flow. Good. So really draw those legs up, engage your core. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders. Exhale, melt them down. Lovely. Check in that your jaw is released. Inhale, reach to the sky. You can open your chest a bit more. Exhale, folding forwards, heavy head. Just hang out here for one more breath. Lovely breath here. And inhale, hands onto your shins. Balance those teacups, real length out of the top of your head, out of your tailbone. Fold forwards, press your hands into the mat and step back into your plank position. Lowering down all the way. Inhale into your up dog. We're just going to stay here for a moment and talk about our up dog. So really keep length in those legs. We want to have our head in line. Press through your fingers and engage your core so you're not just sitting into your lower back. You're really supporting yourself as much as you can. And tucking your toes. Find yourself in downward facing dog for one more time. Really open here. Notice the difference between now and earlier. Lovely. Good. Okay. Soften those knees into the mat. Keep your bottom in the air. We're going to take melting heart. So walk your fingers away from you and keep your bottom up. So you have an option to place your forehead into the mat or your chin to increase that curve in your front body. Really breathe here. Feel yourself melting through your armpit. Lovely. One more breath. Good. And gently walk your hands back onto all fours. Some of these will be familiar to those who were here last week. So we're going to inhale our right hand up and exhale, thread through the gap. We're just going to drape ourselves down the first time this time. So allow that shoulder to soften into the floor, head softens, and left hand extends in front of you. So we've got this lovely twist and your bottom stays up into the air. Yeah, lovely. Really nice, everybody. Really enjoy that Ujjayi breath. Take this moment to connect back into your ocean breath. Some people also call it the victorious breath, to give you an idea of how it will make you feel. Lovely. One more breath here. And drawing that left hand under your shoulder. Inhale your right fingertips to the sky. And exhale back down onto all fours. Good. Inhale, left fingers to the sky. Open that chest. Exhale, threading through. Drape the shoulder onto the floor. And extend your right arm really long. Connecting with your breath here. Breathe steady. Okay, one more breath. And draw that hand underneath your shoulder, pressing up. Inhale your left fingers to the sky. And back onto all fours. Good. We're going to sit back onto our bottom. So let's give ourselves just to an easy cross here. So comfortable and tall. Returning to the arm flow that we did at the very beginning of class. So just take a moment to arrive here, really feel tall. And as you inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale your arms to cactus. And rotate the palms to the floor. Inhale, squeeze the elbows together, open that chest. Exhale, send the palms away and find your juicy seat. And hands to center. Lovely. Notice the difference in the range of mobility. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale, hands to cactus. And rotate the palms to the floor. Inhale, squeeze the elbows and open your gaze up to the sky. Exhale, palms away from you, big banana spine, curve here. And hands back to heart center. Last time, inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale your arms to cactus. And rotate your forearms down. Good. Squeeze them together. Inhale, open your chest. And exhale, palms away from you. Big juicy curve. Lovely. And back to heart center. Good. We're going to extend our legs long, so we've got a nice long legs in front of us. Good. Taking hold of your right foot with your left hand. We're going to stretch our calves. So if this is enough for you and you feel that in your calf, you can stay here. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, please do so. You can take a bend in the leg, in the knee if you need to. Our priority is this belly of the calf, really stretching. Good. If you have space behind you, lengthening your spine, you can have a twist with, I haven't got enough space behind me, but you can extend that arm long. Good. Lovely. And draw your spine back to center. We're going to hug our leg like it's a baby. Squeeze in. Good. Just give it a little rock. Opening up that glute. Lovely. Enjoy this stretch in your hip. And taking hold of the foot once again, we open into that twist. Inhale. Feel strong here. Opening that calf. And hug the baby. Very nice. Try and keep length in that lower back. Good. And gently place that foot down in front of you. We're going to do exactly the same with the opposite. So taking hold of your left foot with your right hand, lengthening that calf. Good. You have the option to inhale tall and take the twist with your spine. Lovely. Really breathing into that calf muscle. And hug the baby. Draw it in. Really squeeze in. Be careful with your knee. We're really aiming for the glutes here. Good. And taking hold of that foot. Inhale, open the calf, open your spine, twist. You're really opening here into that nice twist and stretching your calf. One more breath here. And hug yourself into your final baby. Send your breath to that stretch in your hip. And gently placing that foot down in front of you. We're going to take a slight bend in our knees and thread our arms underneath that gap. So inhale your spine long and exhale, fold over your legs. So here, really soothing, comforting forward fold, releasing in our lower back, lengthening in your legs. That's it. Holding here. Lovely. Keep that neck really relaxed. One more breath. And slowly find your way all the way up to seated. Lovely. Now we're going to take our way down into Shavasana. So find yourself lying flat, really relaxing into the mat. So maybe you want to pop a jumper on if you're a bit chilly. Just give yourself a moment here to get comfortable. Lovely. Legs, feet slightly wider than your hips. And really remember how it felt when we tensed our whole body and then released it now. So maybe you want to take a couple of those tenses in your own time. Just really allow your body to settle and be here. And gently allow your awareness to open. Really notice any sensations on your skin, the temperature. Lovely. Take a little bit of a wiggle in your fingers and your toes, waking movement back up in your body. And reach your arms above your head, stretch long. Really allow this moment, enjoy after all that work, and gently rolling onto your side when you're ready. Allow the weight to settle and make your way all the way up to seated when you're ready. Just a final cross-legged position. Really tall in your spine. Keep those eyes gently closed. Keep that lovely deep breath going. Just a few more. Keep yourself in this state. We're going to take 3 finishing movements each time. As we inhale, our arms will reach above our head, and as we exhale, our hands will come to our heart center. So let's all inhale together. Inhale, reach your arms above your head, palms meet. And we're going to sigh out. Exhale with your mouth open, hands come down. Good. And again, inhale, reaching up. Big sigh as your hands come down. Good. Last time. Inhale, reaching up. Sighing everything out. May your days be happy, healthy, and full of love. Thank you.